Hello and welcome to another Unrated Movies, where I talk about movies I feel are better than what people think, and they get bashed or criticized in a way that they shouldn't, and yeah, I explain why they should be better. If you haven't checked out my first two, I did The Godfather 3, and I did Live Free or Die Hard. I think I did a decent job defending those, so please check those out. And if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment. And yeah, please comment. I would like to talk about this. If you have a different opinion, if you agree with me, disagree, I'd like to discuss what I said, about the movie. So let's get to it. Today we have Spring Breakers. If anyone remembers, this came out, I want to say, 2013. And, honestly, I think the reason why people don't like this movie is because they saw the trailer and expected something else. And I agree. I saw the trailer for this movie and I thought it was just going to be one of those teenage party movies, full of sex, violence, drugs, all that good stuff. I mean, just look at the case. It just kind of gives that impression. You got James Franco, you got Selena Gomez. That's the director's wife, by the way. No one really knew who she was, but that's who she is. You got Vanessa Hudgens and Ashley Benson. Yeah, so this movie, while it is about spring break and, having fun and all that, this movie, overall, the message is anti doing all this stuff. If you really look at it, people wanted a movie full of, all that stuff, all the craziness, all the partying and all that. But really this movie's telling you, because, spoilers by the way, if you haven't seen this movie, don't watch this because I have to spoil it to defend it. But, eventually, Selena Gomez ends up leaving. She can't take this lifestyle anymore. She ends up leaving too, because I think somebody gets shot. I haven't seen this one, so I need to rewatch the movies before I talk about them. But these two end up leaving the group, going back home. And this takes place in Florida, I believe, because they show the Skyway Bridge. I live in Florida, so I know all the landmarks. They showed one of the more famous bridges over here on the way to Miami or wherever they went. I can't remember. But, yeah, so a lot of people didn't like this movie because, to be honest, it's not really a conventional movie. Like, the guy that directed this, Harmony Korine, he is like, if you ever see him in an interview, he's like this strange guy that, like, he's like unlike any other director, because he, like, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. He's just like, he's strange, like, I don't know, but he had a vision for this movie, and he, like, made something that straight from his mind. Like, it's really weird, like, I can't explain it. But this movie has an amazing soundtrack from Skrillex, and a great performance from James Franco. All these girls did alright. I mean, she's kind of an unknown, but, I mean, she wasn't terrible or anything. But none of the acting's really that bad. Gucci Mane's in it, and he could be better, but he's never acted before, I think. But yeah, this movie, it's not as bad as what people would say. They say, oh, this movie's terrible. The main reason why is because they saw the trailer and thought it was something else. That's not the movie's fault. That's just whoever put the trailer together. A good example of something like that would be the new Mad Max movie that came out. Because you would watch the trailer, have an impression, oh, this is going to be an action-packed, just, good time, just non-stop thrill ride. When really Mad Max is more of like an art movie with Furiosa and all that stuff, and you're kind of, I met some people that saw the movie, and they said, oh yeah, Mad Max wasn't that good, I thought it would be better. Well, Mad Max was really good, it's just not what you expected from the trailer. It was actually an art movie disguised as a, blockbuster. Kind of like this. It wasn't disguised as a blockbuster, but it was disguised as a, teen party movie. But really, this is more like an art kind of movie, Yeah, so the message in this movie is kind of a positive message, not to live this lifestyle, go back to what you were doing and whatever, your normal life, and yeah. I mean, it's not that very long either. That's another thing I didn't like. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half. But, Yeah, I mean, he didn't have much to work with. He only has 5 main characters, really. Gucci Mane's not really a main character in this. But yeah, it's mainly about what these girls want to do. They wanted to escape from their everyday lives and go out, have fun, do all this craziness. And they meet up with James Franco, and then that changes everything. These two end up leaving. And then James Franco, of course, gets killed at the end. Which is, like, strange. It's like the strangest death ever. They're going to, like, Gucci Mane's place to go kill him, and then James Franco gets killed right away. I mean, I don't know. It's just, like, something you have to analyze, really. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't really explain it that much. I'm basically just choosing this as an example, because it doesn't get, oops, digital copy code. I don't want to show that. I don't even know if I ever used this. Did it expire already? Yes, it did. Okay, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, what I was trying to say is I chose this movie because, like, I actually forgot about this movie because, like, I always forget about it. I don't know how many other people, like, think about it that often. Not that often, right? It's not really a memorable movie, but it's not bad like everyone said. Like, everyone trashed it. So, oh, it was horrible. Oh my gosh, this movie was so bad. I didn't understand anything. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. I mean, yeah, of course, everyone's got an opinion. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. That's fine. If I didn't persuade you to like it, that's fine. You know, if you still don't like it, it's okay. But I just wanted to, you know, kind of explain why maybe it wasn't as good as what you thought it would be. Yeah, I need to rewatch this for sure, because I can't think of anything else to say. But yes, if you somewhat agree with what I said about this movie, just let me know in the comments. And by the way, when I was making more ideas for underrated movies, I also thought maybe I should do overrated movies. Movies I think are overrated. I really couldn't think of any, because mainly me, I'm like nice towards every movie. The only movie I could think that was overrated was The Lost Boys. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of The Lost Boys, mainly because the first time I saw it, it didn't live up to the hype that everyone put around it. Kind of like what I'm saying about movies being underrated. Kind of hypocritical, I guess. It's like, oh, this didn't live up to the hype, but it's better than what you think. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do overrated movies, but I'll keep doing the underrated movies, because mainly I don't have any movies I think are overrated. Besides The Lost Boys, and it's for kind of a stupid reason. Alright, so next movie I'm going to be doing, Hanging with the Homeboys. This is actually just going to be flat out explaining why this is underrated, because I don't think anybody's really seen this. This is just a very underrated movie. Yeah, so expect that next. Thank you for watching, and give Spring Breakers a second chance. Alright, thank you.